So let's be clear. Let's go through some of the other hate crimes here. Last week, there was a black man who stabbed just a random white guy after. Here's what he said. Javon Hatchett, he was 19 years old, said that he, quote, felt the need to find a white male to kill after watching videos of police brutality.
Sounds a bit racist.
So do you guys know about that one? Here's another one. Let's give another shout out to another black man stabbed a random white guy while screaming Black Lives Matter. Do we have the name of that guy right there? Someone bring up that name. We should have that here. Then we have another one here, another story. A black man opened fire on a group of Trump supporters in South Carolina. Also last week, barely made headlines. Here you can see it from the Washington Times. Wow. Then we have another one here. Just yesterday, shots were fired at a pro-Trump caravan in Los Angeles.
I saw that. Yeah, heard about that.
Give a shout out to LA shooters. Now, here's another one. Instagram user, can we get a what for Trey Savage? I call him Trey Savage because I'm international.
It is. It has a French kind of flair.
It's got that cultured
Isn't it
feel.
funny that if I were to call Trey a savage, I would be banned? You say that because you're racist? No, I'm saying, are you calling him an animal because he's black? I'm saying the man is a savage, not because of his nickname notwithstanding, because he's acting like a savage. He's acting like an animal. This was posted. Keep in mind, he posted it, I believe, himself hitting a man over the head with a brick. Graphic warning here. I think we have the clip. The hashtags are Baltimore, Black Lives Matter, and White Lives. Hashtag White Lives Don't Matter. Here you go.
Man.
Oh my gosh, just a guy walking down the street.
Walking.
Somebody needs to beat the crap out of those kids laughing too, by the way.
I don't know if the guy
not
throwing
kill them,
the guy
not
hit with
hurt
the brick
them.
is Trey Savage
Just beat the
white
crap
or is
out
Trey
of them.
Savage black?
I couldn't tell in the clip.
I couldn't tell by those
tell.
skinny calves.
It doesn't matter.
Running, it
He
looks
looks
like
like
it
a
could
dick.
go either way, but it doesn't matter because the guy said white lives don't matter. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that if leftists were not writing history for generations to come and teaching history in public schools, do you think that people will actually look back on this moment and say, can you believe those people said all lives matter? As though they're the bad guys?
Yeah, exactly.
No, the people who were right. The people said Black Lives Matter and hashtag White Lives Don't Matter. Those were the good guys.
Yeah.
Think about this for a second. It's the Republican Party and the vast majority of Americans who say that all lives matter. You want segregated schools and hospitals.
Yeah.
And youth, do you ever just have conversations among yourselves? Like, do you ever acknowledge your dumb shittery in your quiet moments? Like, do you ever? I just hope that these people just at least look in the mirror in the morning and apologize 3 times like Candyman. Just say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What a piece of shit, what a piece of shit, what a piece of shit.
Right.
And
exactly.
Hanky pops
And then he
up.
picks up his brick.
Well, and then everybody came out not only to support that, but they said we have to support black-owned businesses after all of these riots. And I'm like, Uber, you're actually pushing me towards black businesses. Guess what that does? It pushes me potentially away from other businesses that are not black-owned, that are white-owned, that are Asian-owned, that are Hispanic-owned, that are people that just came here first-generation owned.
How about
what
just
are you doing?
supporting good businesses?
Yes,
How about
exactly.
that?
How about we find some common ground and support American business for you?
Hey,
Let's start with that.
There we go.
America's
Start there.
racist. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't anticipate that. I didn't anticipate that retort.
You know, that guy's crime that was walking down the street literally was just being white and in the wrong place.
And
That's
by the
it.
way, this is where I was really clear about this. I tweeted this I think it was yesterday, that if you loot, you riot, you break it, you forfeit your right to live. Now, let me be really clear about this. That is not the same as deserve to die, right?
Yeah.
There are crimes punishable by death, capital punishment. Right. I'm not saying that if you run up and hit someone with a brick that you deserve to die, provided that man doesn't die. What I am saying is there is a legal right to self-defense, and if you are running up to a man with a brick and that guy happened to turn around and he is fearing for his life, you have put him in a position to protect his life, or by the way, his livelihood, burning down his business, you forfeit your right to live because you have to accept the consequences. You run at someone with a brick, you forfeit your right to live. Not the same as saying you deserve to die. You break a window in a business, you forfeit your right to live. You invade a home, you forfeit your right to live. You light a fire underneath a car, you forfeit your right to live. You try and hit someone in the head with a skateboard, you forfeit your right to live. And you know what? I am not calling people to violence. If we can go back to the clips where I was saying, please, please stop. This is going to get more violent. However, I absolutely support protective, defensive, violent measures when situations like this are arising. Whether it's a brick, whether it's a skateboard, whether it's a Molotov cocktail, whether it's someone breaking into your business, I am sorry, but it is at the point where you don't want Kyle Rittenhouses out there because people should be protecting their own stuff and they need to be emboldened to do so.